A Dyson Sphere, a megastructure that could completely enclose a star to capture nearly all of its energy, sounds like pure science fiction. But could it ever be reality? If humanity continues to advance for tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of years, could we actually build one? And if so, where would we even begin? The materials on Earth alone wouldn't be enough, and the engineering challenges would be beyond anything we've ever attempted. But what if by the time we're capable of such a feat, we're no longer alone? What if we've made contact with another civilization and are working together to build the ultimate structure, a machine that could power an entire interstellar empire? Before we even start thinking about building a Dyson Sphere, let's consider what it actually is. Proposed by physicist Freeman Dyson in 1960, the idea was simple. A civilization that advances far enough will eventually need more energy than its home planet can provide. At that point, it would start harvesting energy directly from its star. The most extreme version of this concept, the full Dyson Sphere, would completely surround the Sun, absorbing nearly 100% of its energy output. The amount of energy harnessed would be mind-boggling, about 400 septillion watts per second, enough to power human civilization as it exists today for millions of years, with just a few moments of collection. But here's the problem. Earth doesn't have enough material to build something like this. Not even close. A solid shell encircling the Sun would require more raw material than all the planets in the solar system combined. So where would we get it? One possible answer: asteroid mining on a massive scale. The asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter contains enough iron, nickel, and other metals to build a framework for a Dyson swarm, a series of independent solar-collecting satellites that could orbit the Sun in formation, rather than one single megastructure. But even that might not be enough. We might need to dismantle entire planets, Mercury, for example, which is rich in metal, to create enough resources for construction. Even if we somehow acquired the materials, how long would it take to actually build? Could we do it in 10,000 years? What about 100,000? Right now, humans are only a Type 0 civilization on the Kardashev Scale, meaning we rely entirely on Earth for energy. A Dyson Sphere would be the hallmark of a Type 2 civilization, one capable of harnessing the full power of a star. To reach that level, we would need breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, space travel, and energy production. Advancements that could take tens of thousands of years. If we look at how much human civilization has changed in just the past 500 years, it's clear that the rate of progress is accelerating. 1,000 years ago, humans barely understood the mechanics of the solar system. 500 years ago, we had just started using telescopes. Today, we are launching telescopes into deep space, landing rovers on Mars, and developing nuclear fusion. If this trend continues, we might be able to begin construction on something Dyson Sphere-like within 10,000 to 50,000 years. But a fully enclosed sphere, that could take hundreds of thousands of years, or maybe longer. And at that level of advancement, could we really still be alone? If we're capable of such mega structures, would we have already encountered another civilization? Perhaps one that has already built a Dyson Sphere around its own star. One possibility is that by the time we have the capability to build something like this, we will have merged with artificial intelligence, evolving beyond biological limitations. We might not be human in the way we define it today. We could be something more. Before we take on something as ambitious as harnessing the Sun's energy directly, we would likely need to master several intermediate steps. First, terraforming Mars, proving that we can control planetary environments, then asteroid mining on a massive scale, demonstrating that we can extract resources from space. Next, we would need to build a self-sustaining colony in space, possibly on the Moon or a space station capable of supporting millions of people. After that, we might attempt to build a Dyson swarm, a vast array of satellites surrounding the Sun to collect solar energy. Only after all these steps would a full Dyson Sphere become even remotely possible. Would we ever take on another star instead? Possibly. If humanity became a spacefaring civilization, expanding across different star systems, we might find it easier to build Dyson Spheres around smaller, dimmer stars rather than starting with the Sun. Red dwarfs, for example, burn much longer than the Sun and might be better long-term energy sources. So is a Dyson Sphere possible? Theoretically, yes, but the level of technology, energy, and resources required is beyond anything we can currently comprehend. It would take thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of years, and by then, humanity, or whatever we've evolved into, might be working alongside another intelligent race to construct the most ambitious megastructure in the universe. What do you think? Will humans ever reach the level where we can build a Dyson Sphere? Could we one day work with an alien civilization to construct something beyond our wildest dreams? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this thought experiment, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The future of humanity may be far beyond Earth and far beyond anything we can imagine today.